For methods of resistance, I wasn't always able to work in ideal environments, but the work needed to get done. I worked in pubs, coffee shops, sometimes here in my own studio, other people's houses. I think people get caught up on the having the perfect studio environment. I don't think there is a perfect studio environment. You don't need to have the right lights. You don't need to have your shit set up a certain way. You don't need to have all the right gear. I think it really is about just getting the work done, not letting the environmental circumstances dictate what you do or what you achieve. I don't have a pro mic, I don't have a pro studio, but I still get the work done. I've been in situations where I didn't have a microphone, so basically what I did was, when I was with my first band, Adam Hates You, I was writing a song and I didn't have a mic at the time, so thought, well, what if I plugged my headphone out, jack into the microphone in on the sound card? And I didn't think it would work, but I didn't have a mic at the time, and I just needed a way to get the vocals into the song, and I basically plugged it into the computer and in the sound card, and I tested it and it fucking worked. So basically what I did was I sang all the vocals and then cut up those pieces and then threw them into the software. At the time, you can't let, like I stated earlier, you can't let your environment or the gear you have dictate getting the work done, and that is the important part. Is just don't worry about having pro gear or a pro mic. Just get down to writing fucking music. For methods of resistance, I would typically start the song out when I'm out and about. Being that I couldn't really do vocals in the coffee shop, or guitars for that matter, I bring everything back to the studio, do the guitars, do the vocals, flesh out the songs further, do what I can with my synthesizer, all of that stuff that I was not able to do when I was out and about. Sometimes I just create. I don't necessarily have an idea in mind. Sometimes it's just a blank slate, and I just start messing around and fucking with things, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't work, I can always go back to it later and refine it. And of course there are also times when I have ideas, and obviously when I have ideas I get them down. And method of resistance is really about resistance from not giving into the universe, not giving up, not letting your environment dictate what you do, resisting any idea of doubt. Yes, sometimes we end up in circumstances that are not ideal, but if you have a vision and you have an idea and you have a dream, you can't let anything, absolutely anything, get in the way of that dream. And you never doubt yourself, never let the negativity, and resist negativity, resist doubt. Methods of resistance is also about the idea of self-defense, not just physical but mental and spiritual self-defense. Not that you have to get into like magic and shit like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm more referring to the idea of just not letting yourself be in negative spaces where it starts to spoil your mental state or your spiritual state. Make sure you're making time for your health, mental health, making time to have a spiritual health, and maybe not so much in believing in a god or gods or whatever, but more in the sense that you're taking the time to have those moments where you reflect. Maybe you meditate on certain things. Not that meditation is magical or anything like that. It's just a way of bringing yourself into the center, and that's what some of methods of resistance is about. Methods of resistance is also about activism, not letting the attempting to change things out in the world that are negative, but positive activism, not like stuff that brings negativity into the world or negative ideas or whatever. This album was really inspired by all of that. The overall message is never doubt yourself, never give up, and believe in yourself. Because, hey, believing in yourself is super important, and no one's gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself and live out your dreams and stuff. I think in most cases people give up too easily. They give into negativity or self-doubt, and they never give themselves a chance to, really go out in the world and live their dreams, to set out and realize their vision, or set out and achieve the goals that they want to achieve in their lives and stuff. That is the thing. I don't think people really think about this too much. I know as I've gotten older, it's become more prescient, but we only have one life to live, and ultimately we do not know if there's life after death. We don't know if we're reincarnated, nothing like that. We have no fucking idea if there is life after death, and if there is, we have no idea what it is or what it's gonna be. And the way I look at it is, we literally have one life to live, and you might as well go out there and live your fucking dreams, live the best life you can, and not hurt anyone in the process. Send out kindness and positivity in the world, and work every fucking day towards your dreams. Methods of resistance.